Hello, Capricorn. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus reading for you. It's a past, present, future reading. So, Capricorn, the reason that I'm doing these special bonus readings today is I've got a half price sale this weekend. It's on my past, present, future readings. And so, if you want a personal version of this specific to you, 3-page long, I get it out within 24 hours, then you can book in for one of those this weekend for half price. There's a link up there, and it makes it 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars, which is about 35, 40 American dollars right now, so amazing bargains. My prices are going up on the 1st of June, so they'll never be this low ever again. Capricorn, so this is your general reading. What's been going on for you the last couple of weeks, and why? More importantly, why? Oh, really interesting. What have you been doing, Capricorn? Joy and travel. So, have you been traveling? I don't know if it's really possible at the moment, in the last couple of weeks especially, but have you been traveling? Maybe you haven't been traveling. Maybe you've just been tuning into that, thinking about travel, thinking about where you want to go next. That's what lockdown does to us, doesn't it? It makes us realize when we're not allowed to do things anymore, we think, I wasn't doing that anyway, but I want to. Now I can't. I want to do it. It's like something gets closed down and I'm like, oh, I haven't been there for years, but now I really want to go. Now it's closed down. It's that kind of thing. And so lockdown has caused you to want to travel because you can't travel. Maybe you just want to be somewhere else, another location. That's more joyful for you. This reminds me of the kind of energy, Capricorn, of somebody that lives in the city, away from the family, away from their friends, to do a particular job. Then they get into lockdown and they're like, I'm not happy here. I wish I was back at home with my family and my friends. That space to realize you're actually happier somewhere else. I'm actually happier at the beach or on my little island. I'm happy here. I'm very happy here. Maybe you'd be happier somewhere else, and this is what's been going on with you in the last couple of weeks, realizing that you're not happy where you are. You'd be happier somewhere else. So it's obviously leading you to something, Capricorn. Where would you be happy? Where would you be? The universe wants you to be joyful. It always wants you to be where you're happiest. And you know what else? If you're staying in a certain place that you're not really happy in, for a job or for a certain relationship, well, that means that job or that relationship isn't really in alignment with you, because when you're truly loving yourself, you'll allow yourself to be in the right place, the right work, the right relationships, and if you're settling for anything less in any of those areas, it shows that it's not in alignment. I how long ago was it? Probably about 15 years ago or something. No, maybe not that long. 13 years ago. I was living in Australia in a place that I really loved, but I couldn't find a partner. And I was thinking, my partner must be somewhere else. Anyway, an ex got in touch. Very apt for Venus being in retrograde at the moment, but an ex got in touch with me. And, we started hitting it off again. This is my first boyfriend, very, very long time ago. We started catching up and hitting it off again, and that connection came back, that closeness, that intimacy came back. And I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I should be in Europe. He was in Europe, and so I decided to go to Europe, and everything just fell apart. I went there, and nothing worked out at all. In fact, it was terrible. I had terrible experiences there, staying at this place. Oh, horrible people being really horrible to me there. It was just like misalignment, unalignment personified. That's what I was living. It was horrible. And it's when I was there that I realized, it's like, this is really confronting. Like, I made the wrong decision here completely, not happy here whatsoever. And I realized I'm happy back there where I live in Australia. I need to go back because of course my partner's going to be where I'm happiest. Of course they are. And so I moved back, and within a couple of weeks I met my next partner. You've got the same kind of energy going on, Capricorn, is that If you're settling in any area of your life, especially the location, you're not doing the right thing by yourself, because your right partner, your right work, everything that brings you joy will be in the place that brings you joy too. What's going on for you right now in this moment, apart from you watching a YouTube video? What's going on? Yeah, transforming. You're writing a new chapter of your life right now, Capricorn. The transformation that you want. What do you want now? You're making a decision. Yeah, it's to do with a new location or new relationship, new job, something that's going to bring you joy. You're getting real clarity on that, and you're writing down your new story, writing down this new chapter. If you're not doing that right now, you should be. So journal it. You know, write down what you want your new story to be, of everything working out, the transformation that you want, your new story. This is like turning over the page. Get a blank new page for you, the story of your life, and writing that new chapter down. So you're in a big transition phase right now, in this moment, kind of in the middle of the month that's around it. So the 2 weeks before, the 2 weeks after, this is the transformational point for you. That guidance that you've been getting over the last couple of weeks about what you've been settling for that's not really bringing you joy is key to this. It's absolute key to this. So include it in your story. Don't keep on settling for anything, Capricorn. Make sure you're writing the story exactly as you want it. And it's not so that you're asking the universe for it. You've already asked the universe for it. Like, your higher self is leading you to this. It knows what you want. But it's trying to get you on the same page. It's trying to lead you to realizing in your human self right now where you're headed, where it's trying to lead you to. It's getting you on the same page as it. So write down that new chapter, write down that transformation that you want. It's not the transformation that you want because you're in the transformation right now. It's write down your new story. Write down what you want to happen next, where you want it to happen, who you want it to happen with. The next 2 weeks, Capricorn. What's coming up in the next couple of weeks and why for you? You're initiating it, but it's going to be slow. One step at a time. It's not going to be instant manifestation rush into this new story, but it's going to happen one step at a time. So don't let it overwhelm you. You've written that new story, and that could be overwhelming if you think, oh, well, how can I get myself into that new story tomorrow? It's like, well, you don't need to. You don't need to get yourself into that new story tomorrow. You initiated it, and then you can move slowly toward it. Like, your higher self will move you slowly toward it, one step at a time, putting one lead in front of you. You know, maybe first of all it will be a relationship breakup, and then an easy way, somebody getting in touch with you and saying they're getting married back in your hometown or wherever it is you want to move to, and use that as the opportunity to go and sort something out, and then there's a lead. It can just happen really fluidly like that and easily. And so there's no rush to initiate this new chapter. You can take your time, allow your higher self to lead you there really easily and magically to it. It's more the initiation. It's more about you being on track with that, you being on the same page as your higher self. Yeah. So it's you taking that story to heart that you've written down, that new chapter, getting really clear on, yeah, that's where I'm headed. That's where I'm headed. But I don't need to do it all myself, and I don't need to do it all today. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this. So you're in the initiation phase. It's more about you being clear and determined what your new story is, what you're moving toward, and then letting your higher self lead you there, letting it bring in those ingredients and make it really easy for you to move there. So if you're like an impulsive kind of Capricorn that likes to take the lead and make things happen, try and hold back from that tendency, because it could be way more magical, and it will be so much better for you. Like, the results will be so much better if you let it be magical and let those cooperative components come in, let that magic be added to it. Let it be easy as well. Like, there will be a really easy way to move to that joyful location, and the oh, blew in my eye. That joyful location, a relationship. I'm hearing like it's a big change for you, Capricorn. You're gonna get everything when you do this. It's like you're choosing yourself now. You're choosing the joyful thing. It's an eyelash. You're choosing the joyful thing in one aspect of your life, and it's going to roll on to every aspect of your life. What I mean by that is, once you choose to be in that place, that location that you really want to be at, that will bring you joy, your new relationship will be there, your new business will be there, that new job, everything that you've wanted is going to be there, and things will just get better and better and better and better and better. It's just like you're getting on the right track. You're initiating that right now, so that's really good news. Sounds like it to me. Does it to you, Capricorn? If it does, click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with your story that's going on right now? I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like one of those private past, present, future readings, then there's a link around there to book in for one of those. Have an amazing weekend, Capricorn. I'll see you next time. Bye.